what's going on, people? It's Gunsfire from NextGenTactics, and I have from my perspective, a super exciting announcement to make. And I knew it was coming, but you know, until it's actually announced, you just can't believe it until it's actually there. And Uncharted 3: Drake's Deception has been officially unveiled. The full, I guess they had some sort of teaser trailer, which really doesn't show much, so who really cares? I'm not going to give you a link to it. It's like 20 seconds or 30 seconds of scrolling on a desk. Whatever, who cares? It really doesn't really matter. But the full trailer, I believe, is supposed to be released at the Spike TV Video Game Awards, which is on December 11th, I believe, this Saturday. And basically, this is a game that fully utilizes the capacity and the capabilities of the PS3. Now I'm going to give you a little sense of what this game actually is likely going to entail. And by the way, for those of you that don't know, I'm going to show a couple of screenshots. I'll show them actually right now, so you can take a look at them. And if you're watching these right now, you should watch it in the highest definition. It's kind of hard to actually see the details, especially if you're watching at a lower bit rate or whatever. If you're watching 360 or even 720 doesn't do it justice. So it's going to be hard for you to actually judge. But you got to just trust me that the graphics in it are friggin' out of this world. And these are a couple of screenshots of the desert. And it's set in the Arabian Peninsula. So desert, sand, I mean, that's something very, very tricky to nail, very tricky to make look realistic. And if these screenshots do it justice, you can see just how well they actually, Naughty Dog takes this and how amazing this game looks and is going to look. Anyway, back to this. For those of you that don't know or aren't aware, this is a kind of game, and I know, you know, PlayStation gamers, fanboys and stuff like that, the PS3 fanboys, are like, haha, it's PS3 exclusive, suck on that, Xbox. But you know what, I'm not like that. This is the type of game that I sincerely wish was sort of multi-platform, that I wish was on and available for Xbox 360 gamers. This is a game, and I'm hoping that they do the multiplayer justice as well, but this is a game that I wish that all of us as gamers could enjoy. Because if any of you have ever played it, even 360 gamers, if you had a friend that had PS3, Uncharted and Uncharted 2, if you ever played it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is a top caliber game. It is one of the best, if not the absolute best game titles for the PS3 out there. In terms of acting, the motion capture, the storyline, the audio, the visuals, everything, the complete package will blow your mind. This truly is like an Indiana Jones blockbuster movie that you interact with. The environments are amazing. I remember the very first time when I was playing Uncharted, the very first one, and I was in the middle of a sequence. It was a coastal region. There was gunshots. I was using an AK or something like that, and then all of a sudden I was searching for some treasure, which you got to do in the game. It's part of the little hidden things to get trophies. So I'm searching for treasure, and I'm on this ledge, like the ledge where the cliff, and it falls down, and then the ocean's down there. And I'm on the ledge, and I'm searching, all of a sudden, I stopped, and I started noticing the environment. And honest to God, it was I don't know, an epiphany or whatever. I guess it's not an epiphany, but I noticed the environment. It was the first time that I actually noticed. And this was like probably an hour into it, maybe. Yeah, at least an hour into the game. So up to this point, I was just like, oh yeah, whatever, game. Not really paying attention to how amazing this game was, because I played it probably at least 3 to 4 times, honestly. From start to finish, at least 3 to 4 times before moving on to another game, and maybe went back and played it again on super hard level or whatever. But anyway, I was on the ledge, and I saw the ocean, and I was listening, and then all of a sudden I was like, I looked up at the sky, I saw the sun, I saw the trees in the distance, and then I really just started going, and pardon my language, but I was like, holy shit, this game is amazing. Just scrolling around, looking around the environments, the attention to detail, the audio, and everything just like friggin' just pulled you in. And from that moment there, I was just like, this game friggin' is truly kick-ass. It was just beautiful. It was like looking out a window, and I was just like, wow, they put, even in the backdrop, like the distance had nothing to do really with what you're doing, but they put the tiniest details in there so it looked absolutely pristine and stunning. And that's exactly what they did again in Uncharted 2, which won Game of the Year in 2009 and 50 other awards. And there's a good reason why it did. This game, like for instance, for Uncharted 2, fully utilize the Blu-ray disc storage capacity, which is single layer on the PS3, which means it's 25 gigabytes. To give you an idea of how amazing that is, and this isn't, I'm looking at a technical standpoint. Remember, I'm not going fanboy. Trust me and believe me, and I'm sincere when I say this, I wish that Xbox 360 gamers could play this. Just not even against the fanboys, just so that you can enjoy this, because this truly is an amazing game that everyone should enjoy. And yeah, I know it's exclusive to Sony, but whatever. 25 gigabytes on the Blu-ray. The Xbox 360 uses, I believe, a dual layer DVD, so it's about 7.1 gigabytes. You're talking about 3.5 times the size and storage capacity of an Xbox 360 DVD. That would mean that the game would have to be on 3 Xbox DVDs in order to actually play it. It is truly an incredible game. And I think it's not just the length of it. It's not like it's 3 times as long as a normal game. That's not it. The amount of graphics and details and everything in it, the audio, everything about the motion capture, the cut sequences, takes up so much space because they put so much detail into it. And that's what I'm saying. When you play these games, it's not just like playing another fun little console game, and it is, but the movement pulls you in. You start believing the story, you start following it, and you get into it. You forget everything else, which is exactly what we want from our video games. You want to lose ourselves in that world. And Uncharted series, the first one and the second one, have successfully done that. And if you looked at those screenshots, you would absolutely see what I'm talking about. I mean, they're going to blow us away with this, the storyline. And apparently they're going to be using more motion capture, which is when all those little sticky balls all over an actual real person, and then they film it so that when they're fighting and the sequences there look like an actual person and not, you know. And more games are doing that anyway. It's becoming very common, but they're doing more and more of it in the actual game. So the motion and the movement of everything in the game will become that much more realistic. And I guarantee you, if you don't have a friend that has a PS3, honest to God, I would honestly recommend renting one. You know, you can go to your video rental stores and rent consoles and everything. Rent a PS3. Don't worry about all the other games. When Uncharted 3 comes out, rent a PS3 and rent that game. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. I don't even have to see the full trailer on it. I don't even have to see the game. I just know for a fact that Naughty Dog will nail this game. This game fully utilizes the capacity and the processing power of the PS3, unlike any other game that's been released on there. And you absolutely will absolutely love it. I guarantee you, absolutely, absolutely. That's really absolute. Anyway, and they're also working on the multiplayer. If any of you guys know, Uncharted 2, they started, and everyone's kind of doing this because this brings longevity to a game. But they brought and introduced multiplayer to the Uncharted series. And you know what, I played it, it was fun. They didn't have a lot of maps, they didn't have a lot of different game styles. They're new to this. This is something very new to them. So it was kind of putting their feet in the water, testing the waters, and see what happens. And there's still actually people that are playing it right now and having a lot of fun with it. I mean, it's not super brain teaser, but the mechanics, it's the same mechanics as in the game. The weapons, I love as a matter of fact, my absolute favorite weapon in there is the FAL. And this one isn't like a single shot, it's actually a burst fire one that they use, and incredibly, it's awesome. Multi-scope, everything like that. The cover system is incredible on it. You'll absolutely love it. It's a fun little multiplayer, not at the level that we're used to, but what also has been, and I'm going to give you a link to G4 TV, and they talk about this as well if you want to read the article, but I'm going to tell you right now what they say anyway. Read it if you want. But they're saying that they really want to focus to and improve that multiplayer. They said that they basically want to compete with the big dogs right now. They want to compete with the big multiplayer games. So I don't know what they're going to do there. I'm not saying one way or the other. Because, you know, it was a fun little attempt that they did in Uncharted 2, but not at the level of multiplayer that we're used to as sort of more serious gamers or whatever. But if they do attack the multiplayer like they've done with the single player, the campaign, which is what I really want to play on it, then I have no doubt that they will succeed. Maybe it won't be in Uncharted 3, but they will eventually nail it. Maybe they will do it in this one. Maybe they've learned. They're like, you know what, this is fun. We've taken the feedback from the people, and there's not a lot of people playing it because of this, this, and this. So if they fix it, who knows? Maybe it'll be really friggin' amazing multiplayer. Because it really kind of is the future, right? I mean, multiplayer gives us longevity. We play the game a few times, and I haven't gone back to the Uncharted right now, but if the multiplayer was sick and really fun, there's a good chance I'd still be playing it. So they really want to focus on the multiplayer on that. But anyway, I'm super excited about it. Uncharted 3 Drake's Deception, and this is going back, and it's kind of talking about the relationship between Victor, or Sully, as they call him. He's kind of the, they refer to him as the father figure to Drake. Kind of like the guy who sort of inspired Drake to be a treasure hunter. I think his father was a treasure hunter as well. Anyway, amazing title. Again, 360 owners, if you have the ability to play it on a friend's PS3 when it comes out, absolutely you need to do it. I guarantee you will friggin' love it. You will love it. Who knows, but the future of Xbox, rumored that they are going to have the Blu-ray disc in it, the next one, the Xbox 720. I know it's not going to be called 720 probably, but the next Xbox will have at minimum a Blu-ray, maybe flash drive, who knows, but it should be able to actually play games like this. And I'm hoping people like Naughty Dog say, you know what, let's bring it to that audience, let's blow them away, because you guys honestly would be blown away. I guarantee you when it comes out, it will win Game of the Year. There's almost no other games out there that can compete with this. Spectacular. Oh, you can see I'm excited. That's it. Hopefully it comes out holiday 2011. Please, Naughty Dog, please. Maybe before. I'm a good boy. Peace. Get the latest updates and stay in touch with the NGT community with our all-new Facebook application. Check the description of the video for details.